Okay, now we are going to review the present perfect. Remember, it is a tense that expresses things that took place in the past and are related to the present. It means that they are having place in the present too. For example, I have worked in Instituto Juárez since 2019. It means that I started working in the Instituto Juárez in 2019, but I am still working in the Instituto Juárez. Okay? Remember, when you are working the present perfect, the main verb must be in past participle. Example: I have written a poem. Write is in present, wrote is in past, written is in past participle. You can help yourself with the songs we practiced during the school year. Do you remember the witches on the rooms, fly, flew, flown, and so on? And the other one is parapa 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 parapa, sing, sang, song. Do you remember them? They are going to be very useful when you are working with this tense. Here is another example. He has broken the window. We practice it with another song, with the chaka chaka chaka, write, wrote, written, break, broke, broken. Do you remember? Here is another example. He has broken the window. Look at the verb broken. Do you remember that song? It was like chaka chaka chaka, chaka chaka chaka, write, wrote, written, break, broke, broken. Now let's see the structure for the present perfect. It's subject plus have plus verb in past participle plus complement. The same happens with the third person, okay, which he, she, it. But instead of have, you can see that the correct auxiliary is has, and the main verb in past participle. Okay? Let's analyze the sentence. He is the subject. Has is the auxiliary. Broken is the main verb in past participle, and the window is the complement. Okay? In the negative structure, the only thing that you have to do is to change the verb have for haven't, or has for hasn't, and it goes like this. Subject I, you, we, they plus haven't plus verb in past participle plus complement. The other structure is he, she, it plus hasn't plus verb in past participle plus complement. And it goes like this. He hasn't broken the window. In the interrogative structure, you have to change the auxiliary verb to the beginning of the question. If you can see, you have or haven't, then you have the pronoun, then you have the main verb and the complement. The same happens in third person with has and hasn't. Okay? So, have you written a poem, or has he written a poem? Those are simple examples of this structure. Here is another example of this structure. Has he broken the window? And we have short answers. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't, in the negative form. But remember that you can also write a negative sentences. For example, he hasn't broken the window, or he has broken the window in the affirmative way. So far so good? Yes? Okay, you are ready to do a quick exercise. Let's do it. Complete the sentences. Use the verb between parentheses. She, you have a blank. The verb is grow orchids since 2000. They, you have a blank. The verb is be champions for 3 seasons. I, you have a blank. The verb is live in Mexico City since I was born. He, you have a blank. Swim, which is the verb, for 15 minutes. And you are going to have about 1 minute to do this activity. Okay? Go ahead. Finished? Let's check the exercise. Complete the sentences. Use the verb between parentheses. She has grown orchids since 2000. They have been champions for 3 seasons. I have lived in Mexico City since I was born. He has swum for 15 minutes.